Hey Cancerians, how y'all doing? Welcome, welcome, welcome. I hope you had the most beautiful of holidays, and I'm wishing you the happiest and most abundant of 2020s and New Year's and all of that good stuff. We're going to be doing your first half of January general reading here. Let's get right into your meditation. Fascinating stuff. So I was seeing scenes from Westworld, that show on HBO, and it started out in the Wild West, and I saw like a cowboy riding up on a horse, and I heard that music, like very old West with like the dust. What is that thing called? Not a dust bunny, but whatever, that thing rolling across the plains. And then I saw you like getting on the back of the horse with this cowboy and like riding off, and then you shifting into a completely different time period, like the 1920s or something, like suit and tie 1920s. Or suit and bow tie rather, I guess, back then, I think. And then going into like a video game version of things, and like I heard da-da-da-da-da-da-da, da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. And the overall feeling I kind of took away from that was being a master of your own reality, picking and choosing. It's like that Black Mirror episode where it's interactive and you can pick, it's come up a few times a day, where you can pick and choose, you know, what you want to happen next in the story. There's a lot of movement around you guys that I can feel, and it does kind of feel like a video game where you're able to level up and level up and level up and level up, and you keep waiting to hit the ceiling, and then you discover that there is no ceiling. Really, really cool, Cancerians. Let's get your animal energy for first half of 2020. It was very cool. It was like very virtual reality realness, like creating your reality, like Harold and the Purple Crown. Whoa. Okay, we got 2 for 1. Wow, this is kind of great. So we have the beaver, right? I associate beavers with Virgo energy because they're the kind of personality type, Gemini too. They're the kind of personality type that can really enjoy themselves the best when they've had a full day of good hard work, right? But if there's any work left to be done, they're going to be half distracted, not really keyed in, right? Water energy here with the beaver. Right? This is like, I'm ready to play now as the sun is setting because I did all my work, right? So this is a lot of work coming your way, but also a call for balance between work and play. Remember that leveling up, leveling up, leveling up? Now, fascinating, this hyena situation here, right? This is really great because the hyena is very much about being in on the joke, right? Looking at everything from that lens of humor, being in on the joke. I feel like in a lot of ways that's the key to life, is being in on the joke and the divine comedy aspect of everything, right? That's the thing. I have this really distinct feeling for you guys that it's a case of careful what you wish for, but in a really positive way, where it's like, I want to be financially free and stable, and I want to do this, and I want this, and all this, and then you start getting like more and more and more and more and more and more and more, and I see you guys almost feeling a little bit overwhelmed, where you're like, oh my God, there's so much on my plate right now, I don't have room for a dinner roll. Yeah, I just saw 3:33 on the timer there. You know, that's what it really, really feels like, where it's like, oh my God. Also feels like a divide and a moment to reflect and pause, a brief moment though. It feels like a lot of fast forward moving energy with that cowboy riding in, right? After a time of somewhat stillness. At least it was still compared to what it's about to be, darlings, right? And there's this moment, I'm getting with this moon here. We are coming in off these eclipse energies as well, but there's this feeling of like a moment, a slight and quick moment to collect yourself and say goodbye to your old life and your old way of being before you ready, set, and ride off into the sunset into your new life and new reality. And remember that changing times, the video game, leveling up and up and up and up and up and up and up. And I even hear you guys asking yourselves like, when am I gonna reach the top of this? When are things gonna slow down? When am I gonna, like, you know, kind of just take a minute here? And sorry, I don't see that happening, but it's beautiful. And I love that it's paired with the beaver because it is that feeling of like, You Cancerians, I'm not worried about finding that balance between, you know, like I love Virgos, but that's what their reading was about. It was very much about, please take time to rest and play. I'm not really worried about you guys with that. It's like you really are being an example of what balance looks like in between work and play, and I love it. And you guys are gonna have so much opportunity around this that I cannot even, okay? What's going on for my Cancers first half of January? Y'all, listen, you guys are the last reading. I've done every other sign. You guys are the last. And you are the only ones to get the star, Aquarius energy, my favorite key. Absolutely stunning here. This is divine hope and faith and wish fulfillment. Didn't I just say careful what you wish for, but in a really positive way? Is there a more positive way to say that? I don't know. Look at this crane. Cranes are a symbol of good luck as well, right? I'm obsessed. And see how she's got like these two, what are they? Like vases, something or other, that she's pouring out the water of, and it's going a little bit of this, a little bit of that, a little bit of this. It's like she's watering both aspects of her life. Work and play, work and play, work and play. You're doing really well at nurturing your own garden, which I really love for you guys. Yeah, the star is wish fulfillment and being in the spotlight. Special shout out to anyone in the spotlight or in the public eye or who's looking to, you know, further themselves in a career in that way. Little special advantageous note for you guys. All right. Wow. 7 of Wands. Perfection. So you know I always quote that John May. First of all, she is in the desert. Cobbleweeds? Tumbleweeds. Oh, Lord, that was going to drive me insane. Tumbleweeds floating across the plain with the cactus. Did I not literally like talk about this before? I'm obsessed. I always quote the John Mayer song, Bigger Than My Body Gives Me Credit For, whenever this key comes up. This is very much what it is for me, that Jonathan Swift energy of realizing that you are a co-creator in your reality and that any obstacles that come your way are the opportunity. The obstacle is the path, right? But this is showing you just plowing through, honey. And look how she's so much bigger than these wands. Again, this leveling up, bigger than your body gives you credit for, putting in that good work and concerted effort. This is forward movement. Remember, the wands rule the realm of passion, desire, artistry, and forward movement. Again, with this artistry thing here, this is really going full force towards what you desire, put in the work in, and then the only way, you know, next after this is the only way is up, which is the 8 of Wands, which is fast forward movement and ascension, right? I'm obsessed. Cancers, you're doing something very right. Very right. Oh my God. 9 of Pentacles. Are you serious? This is independence. This is just really appreciating everything that you have achieved on your own. I mean, it takes a village, but I mean, this is about feeling good about the work that you have put in and where you have landed. Right? This is that single lady or single gal and loving it key as well for any of my single Pringles. But even if you are in a relationship, this is feeling good about the work that you have done on your own for yourself and creating this beautiful Garden of Eden, as it were. I was just talking about, you know, tending to your personal garden. What are these, tomatoes? Yes, tomatoes and carrots. I'm obsessed. Guys, she's even got her little, what are these called? Galoshes on, just making it work. Even the birds are attracted to her realness. You know what I mean? You guys are doing something so right here. It's almost as if you are following the North Star in a way where it's like you are moving steadily and purposefully towards your dream reality and why you're here. And you're being so supported in that, so supported by the divine. If things have felt a little barren, if you're not as financially comfortable as you've wanted to be, or you're not quite where you want to be in whatever way, romantically or otherwise, see, you're in the desert, you keep going, one foot in front of the other, remaining positive, and it lands you in the middle of a plush-ass garden, honey. Okay. The sun is so bright, she needs a hat, darling. Ooh. All right, clear fire for the star. Okay, shut up. Cancer, why? Why are you so amazing? The Chariot. You don't say. This is your key. This is Cancerian energy. Remember how I said I saw that horse bounding in, like a cowboy bounding in, and we have the chariot here? This is you. Whenever the fact, I'm a little astounded by how amazing this is. The fact, whenever you show up in your own reading, it's Spirit's way of saying that you are in alignment. You're exactly where you're meant to be. Okay? The fact that this is clarifying the star, to me, says fast forward, balanced movement towards your dreams and wish fulfillment. That's it. That's it. This could not be better. This could not be better. Gorgeous. All right, let's get a clarifier for this 7 of Wands. Oh my God, Virgo energy, and I was just talking about Virgos. Okay, the Hermit, Virgo energy. So interesting fact, traditionally, the Virgo is depicted as holding a lantern, right? Inside of that lantern is the star from the star card. Okay, so this is about going inside to glean inspiration, motivation, and directives moving forward, right? The fact that this is clarifying the 7 of Wands, I keep getting this feeling that you are going to have more work opportunity than you know what to freaking do with. And it also would not surprise me too, because I feel love here. Some of you guys are going to attract love around the same time, and it's going to be everything all at once. Others of you are already in a loving relationship, and you're just going to have to balance all of those things. Do you know what I'm saying? Like problems of abundance, for sure. Okay? Hermit, again, you could definitely be dealing with a Virgo because the Virgo came up several times here, okay? This is for a small group of you. Some of you guys are in partnerships where your person might be having a little bit of a difficult time and need a little bit more of your time and attention. That's it, and it's okay. Okay? You can handle it. You can handle it. Okay. 9 of Pentacles. Let's see what's going on. I'm hearing Take Me to Your River by Leon Bridges. Look that up if you care. Wow. Okay, on the bottom is 4 of Wands, which I'm completely obsessed with. Happy home and family, and 1111. So, to clarify the 9 of Pentacles, we have the 5 of Wands, darlings. I feel like this has to do with the hyena energy. Okay, so 5 of Wands is competitiveness, it's competition, it's a bit of a dynamic of the realm of, you know, like two like energies coming together, and thus there's some friction, right? Like, if any of you guys have siblings or know of siblings that are so much alike that they clash, like that's kind of this energy too as well, but this is competition. I feel like you have beat out the competition in a work context. Could be romantic too, darlings. But also for another group of you, you have, you know, gone up against yourself, your shadow aspects, your fears, and come out the you know, clear winner, the victor, as it were, to sit in this plush garden and go, I got past my self-doubt and my fear and my lack mentality, and now I literally am sitting in this beautiful place, because you know what comes after this is the 10 of Pentacles, which is a happy home and family, a huge stability. Okay, I have to say this because it's literally getting really intense over here. I feel like I have this super nervous tummy, like I'm either about to go on an audition, go on a date, or I'm about to take the meeting of my life. There's something coming for you where you're like, is this really my opportunity right now? Is this me right now? Is this me right now? Oh, get over here. Okay, let's talk. Someone is aware, okay, I'm just gonna give you an example, but someone is aware of you and your work, either by word of mouth or social media or something. Someone is aware or has heard about you before you are aware of them. It's almost like you're being scouted for work or an opportunity or something. Hyena is an energy of being watched as well, is why I say that. Kind of like Page of Swords-ish. I feel like someone's gonna offer you something huge. Okay, I'm getting an example. What is that show? I don't know what it is. Oh, yes, I do. The Affair. So on that show, one of the characters like had done one, you know, oh, I don't know what it's called. Oh, interior decorating. I was gonna say personal decorating. Had done one interior decorating job for this like wealthy client, and then she spread her name around, and suddenly she had more work than she knew what to do with, even though she technically wasn't as experienced as other people who'd been doing it 20 years. There's something about you skipping ahead in the line. If you're a performer, for example, if you're an actor or something, right? This is like not having done too terribly much on your resume, or everything that you've done been like regional theater and like nothing that anyone could, you know, watch on TV, so to speak. Not that that matters, it's just an example. And then someone getting word of you because just the right person, you were nice to this one person on this one job who blew up and then brought you along the right, something like that. Or you had this one client who put your name out there, and suddenly the demand is really high, and suddenly you're booking a series regular role on a sitcom, and it's your first time doing television. See where I'm going with this? It's something like that, and it's gonna be laughable because of how fantastical it is. Like, I can literally hear you guys going, is this my life? I'm hearing, is this the real life or is this fantasy? Right, that Queen song? Really hearing that. God, this is like got work all over it. Get ready to be stacking some coins. I'm hearing this one. Let's do this one. Good Lord. The star, the chariot clarifying the star is ridiculously amazing. You know, take time as you need it too, my darlings, with the Seven of Wands and the Hermit. There's almost this feeling, this came up in another reading too, but I can't remember which one it was, where it's like, I've been waiting so long for all of this abundance, and now I'm afraid that if I don't stay on top of it and remain hyper vigilant and answer my phone every 3 minutes, that it's gonna go away. And that's not true, okay? Balance, balance, balance. But I know you've got that. You're gonna be just fine. All right, Oracle for my Cancers. Oh my God. You can't make it up. New beginnings. Hi and hello and goodbye. New beginnings. Literally, this is everything that we've been talking about. Life is going to change very suddenly and quickly. You're going to have more than you ever thought you could ever want in the world. And it's going to feel very surreal, but at the same time, there's this beautiful feeling of grace and acceptance around it that I'm really, really keying into and tying into with you guys. I'm not feeling too much of like a self-sabotage, because sometimes when we get exactly what we want, even more so, like feelings of self-worth can come up, unhealed wounds around that. But I'm really getting that it's really not what I'm feeling here. There's like this beautiful healed aspect of you that's like, no, actually, I accept this with grace and gratitude, and I'm real good. I want to point out we have 2 naked ladies here too. I feel like these opportunities have something to do with too, like specifically you being you. What you uniquely bring to the table, what you are good at or better at than anybody else in your given field. Does that make sense? Like a 3 of Pentacles type vibe. And again, I keep picking up on this energy, someone that you're partnered with, or someone that's in your, it could be a best friend even, that's in your direct atmosphere that's having a little bit of, I want to say an existential crisis, but I don't mean to be overly dramatic about it. I mean, have we met? But there's something about that. It could be a Virgo, okay? And you're like, it's okay, baby, I got you. Or it's okay, buddy, I got you. Let me just put this wand in the ground over here and then garden this over here. Okay, I'll come back around to you. Just wait for me. It's that feeling. Because when I say chariot and like full steam ahead and your Cancerian energy, this is in a big freaking way. And I'm completely obsessed with that reality for you. Do you see these stars here in the sky? Wish fulfillment, stars, going back to the star. I feel like Aquarius season is going to be particularly popping for you. And I absolutely love that reality. So, my beautiful Cancerians, that's all there is to say. What more could you possibly need? With that being said, thank y'all so much for being here. I just appreciate every single one of y'all for watching this. Thank you so much for being here, and I really hope this helped and resonated. If it did, please let me know in the comments below. You know, I just absolutely live for that. And with that being said, as always, just thank you for being you, and be well. Until next time.